Now we ain't getting pitched now, right?
Give a hell. No, I don't give a hell. Chat.
It's good shit, pal. He's back. Now, it's very appropriate that we're starting with this. And keep the music playing, goddammit, while I'm talking.
Yes!
Some of y'all motherfuckers call me crazy for this. Say it's never gonna happen. Who's laughing now, motherfuckers?
Who's laughing now? I said it. I said it. I said it. The beast incarnate.
As Pat McAfee once said, the alpha male of our species has returned.
Has returned.
My God, dog.
Brock
Lesnar.
welcome home.
Welcome home.
That was beautiful, gentlemen. Lord, I had to do it. I couldn't miss the opportunity. I had to do it, chap. Welcome in, off the head. We are here. You hear it? Like that's how we starting off the evening, the night.
Mm-hmm.
Where they left off is where we pick up.
In case y'all just woke up under a rock.
Oh my God.
Business has just picked up in a big way.
The game has changed.
Oh yeah.
No pun intended. Triple H said last night, you ain't seen nothing yet. Sir.
Nothing.
Sir.
Oof. Oof. Welcome in, chat, to Off the Hip.
I tip my hat to you.
Oof. SummerSlam Night 2 is in the books. I'm happy. Got my Nightmare belt. We got Lily there. Uncle Howdy. Oh, man. All my favorites won between yesterday and today. So I could say I had a blast this weekend. SummerSlam Night 2 in the books. How y'all feeling? First impressions, Brock Lesnar off the hip, man. Talk to us. Y'all see Chat, y'all see it on the
I think I'm dreaming.
Look at the dude right there with the jersey, 54 jersey.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah, his mind is blown.
What?
He paid good money and he loves it.
Look at this brother behind Brock Lesnar's shoulder. He got the confused look. He doing a people's eyebrow. He can't believe what he's seeing.
Right.
It's like that meme. Oh.
Yeah, huh?
Shorty in the back got her fingers in her mouth. She can't believe it. She biting her fingernails. Look at her. Oh my God. What a moment.
Making sure in the grave, making sure he gets it on camera. Like, nah, I've got to get this. This is historic.
I gotta get it. Look at you smiling, cheesing like ain't nobody got this angle right here. I got three lenses. You see them three lenses on? I got three lenses on this one. Man, I'm trying to. What a night.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man. Vibes.
What a weekend.
Vibes, man.
It's gonna be hard to like. I really feel like it's gonna be hard next year to follow this type of SummerSlam. Like they kind of set a bar right now that might be.
I mean,
whoa.
Next year they are in Brock's hometown.
Yeah.
Put it out there.
And it was crazy because we was talking a lot of talk between yesterday and today. Like 2 nights. Is it really going to live up to being the biggest SummerSlam of all time? Me and Cap went down the card earlier, Streets, looking at the other SummerSlam matches throughout the years. And we
I was hearing Cap say that, and he was saying a lot of dope matches that was happening.
A lot of those have aged very well.
Oh, yeah, man. I mean, I think that we knew that watching them then, that some matches you just watch and go, no, that's a classic. That one's going in the books. That's one of the ones they're gonna look back on and go, hey, you know what? I watched that live when it happened. That was crazy. That was a moment that I lived for and got to see. Exactly. Big Brock energy, baby. Big Brock energy. Mr. Lesnar has returned.
Man, listen, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna start it off with I've been saying it. People been wanting change. I don't know what change we've been looking for, wanting, but this SummerSlam weekend was on the back of the veterans. Sure, we had some newer talent out there, Tiffany Stratton, the EO Skies, the Jade Cargills, but the moments that were created, the moments that mattered, the moments that gonna live forever were created by the veterans. the OGs, the legends of what we fucking love, which is professional wrestling.
I believe the OTC said it best about 10 plus years ago when he told the now OTC, I'm still here because you can't do your job. Let me show you how it's done.
And it feel like that sentiment is being echoed by the rest of the veterans, because it's like we got Randy Orton out there on the card, Roman Reigns on the card, Seth, Punk,
Cena
returning Brock, like Charlotte Flair, Rhea Ripley. Like, we got players that been in this for a minute.
Becky Lynch, Jay Cargill, you know what I'm saying? Jay Uso, you know what I'm saying? Solo, Jacob Fatu,
Dominic Mysterio, 20-year veteran.
AJ Styles. Like,
AJ Styles, you know? Just a star-studded, you know, from top to bottom, straight, amazing PLE, man. One that was definitely like something that's gonna, you know, be very hard to top next year. But I think that, you know, now that we have the Beast back, maybe the storylines that are set up could be, you know, something crazy next year around this time.
In our little pre-show, me and Aisha were talking about was Brock being back. If we're saving, hypothetically, let's get right to it. If we're saving Brock and Cena for, say, Cena's retirement match, the official one, I'm perfectly fine with that if you put that on ice till December 30th, because think about it. You could this is just on one show, keep this in mind. Brock can spin the block on Roman, Seth, Jay, Cody. We could have the match with Gunther maybe for Mania after that, but also you could have Brock run it with Jacob Fatu.
Yeah. Oh,
take my money now.
Yes, that'll be nice. That'll be nice. I ain't gonna lie.
Just
him versus Brock would be nasty. And Braun Breaker versus him would be nasty.
And imagine if that main event's a Saturday night's main event. You want to make that y'all feel important again? There's your money match right there. You're welcome.
Yeah. Real talk.
You want to see 10 million people tune in to watch that shit? Fuck. Take my money.
Yeah. And tonight was just a testament to the star power that Brock Lesnar still has. Like, he hasn't been featured in about 2 years, and he comes back.
Undeniable.
That pop was amazing. Yeah. Crowd erupted. And I'm interested to see where the fuck he goes after Cena, because obviously Cena's what's next for him. But like you was mentioning, all those other cats, Gunther possibly. Man,
and that's, again, there's no wrong answer, literally. I don't care if he just goes on a squash match tangent. Yeah. Brock's back. That's all I care about.
Yeah. That's fire, bro. I'm not going to lie. That's dope. Him and Randy running it back.
Oh, my God. Okay, now, again, this may be we'll see what happens, but just the idea of Brock Lesnar and Logan Paul.
That'd be nasty.
There might be something there.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie.
Brock can run it back with AJ.
Yeah.
Now, like, is it too soon to, like, after, let's say he gets over that, is it too soon, kind of what you were speaking about, maybe throw him in that title hunt, them and Roman, maybe cross paths again? Like,
we did touch on last night about you could do a multi-person match. How? Let's see. When's elimination? The Chamber again, is that before Mania?
Yep.
Just imagine Cody Rhodes, Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre. Oh. Just saying.
It feels like this run back towards Mania in Vegas is going to feel better than what they did the first time. Even though there was some good stuff out the first time in Vegas.
Again, even if it's not Gunther and Brock, again, just again.
Think about it. We 6 months away. When's the Royal Rumble? In February now? We're 6 months away.
We are 6 months from the Rumble.
We are now approaching Royal Rumble. Now, I know it's probably too early to jump ahead and start booking. We ain't even fucking review the rest of this night. You know what I'm saying?
We are about maybe 10 and a half weeks from Survivor Series. Yeah, maybe 11, 12 weeks. But again, that's going to creep up quick.
Very quick.
Let's spin it back a little bit. Let's talk about what got us to Brock Lesnar coming back, and it was this match right here, Cody and Cena.
And
I thought it was Boo Boo.
this was the most Disney street fight I've ever seen in my existence.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't know why they called it a street fight.
I
It could have
told you
just been
guys
a.
privately, and I'll say this publicly. This was about as tame as or Cody's last man standing match with AJ Styles, and I believe that was in Paris, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, this was very, 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 very tame.
Now,
To say the least.
had they just labeled us a plain Jane no DQ, maybe I have a different viewpoint on it. But because you titled it a street fight,
Yes, if it would have been a DQ, it'd have been perfect. Street fight, no. I mean, him taking out the turnbuckle, now in hindsight, it was just to make room for Brock Lesnar to slide up underneath
now
to get his big ass in the ring.
on a positive note, I am a little bit relieved that they did flirt with Cody dancing with the devil a little bit. I didn't think they were gonna go down that road, but I'm glad we're not planting the seeds for that. Finally, it took them a lot longer than I thought they would.
You heard a couple boos out there, quite a few boos out there for Cody.
Well, again, once we got Fruity Pebbles in it back again, that was almost a given.
Yeah, for sure.
But again, just maybe we'll get this down the road. Again, I have been known to be a little impatient with a lot of things, but when we saw the cracked mask, that was also gold, mind you, so it's different, and it wasn't the usual white. I was kind of hoping for Cody to bring back the jet black hair finally.
Mm-hmm.
But again, maybe that's down the road. We'll see. But I don't know. I was looking for a lot more out of this match.
Yeah.
But like I said, it took almost half an hour for it to pick up.
Yeah, I was gonna say before they really started getting into the thick of it, it took them a little minute. Like there was, like I said, I expect the street fight to be, backstage, all in the crowd, tons of weapons. I want to see, somebody bleeding. You know what I mean?
Or like actually, like you brought up privately. If it's a street fight, why in your normal gear?
Yeah. Back in the day, when you get to a street fight, you can't, you didn't come in your wrestling gear. You came in street clothes.
You ready for anything and everything.
Yeah, you want to be comfortable because, like you said, you're in a street fight, and I think it just kind of sold it more. But this wasn't kind of really a street fight. This was more like you said of a no DQ. And even HD said, "Hey, now, this ain't a false count anywhere type of match."
I tried to tell y'all.
Maybe we thought it should have been something like that, like a false count anywhere. Because I expected it to be crazy if that's going to be the case. You know what I mean?
Probably use the arena more, definitely.
Yeah,
The match that almost put me to sleep was more violent than this match. We'll get to that, folks.
Right. I mean, that's another point that I had gotten to off air was that maybe that's why the pace of this match felt a little bland to people because we've seen the high of hardcore tonight. Like you said, we've seen Becky and Lyra in their match.
We saw the TLC match.
TLC match. You know what I'm saying? So the usage of these weapons, it was like, I wouldn't say it wasn't that special kind of, you feel me? But it could have watered down their moment. Like that's psychology. You don't want to have multiple of the same spots throughout the night.
Well, but again, that's beside the point. Again, something as little as changing the title of the stipulation would have easily changed the perception for a lot of people.
Yeah, they ain't do a good job with the street fight, and it's just feeling like a regular match.
No favors.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be way more.
and then even most of the time, Cole and Bear were saying that this is about this being seen as last SummerSlam. Okay.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean,
But
if it's gonna be, it's his
where are
last
the
street
weapons
fight. That's
at?
the facts. This is his last street fight too. Then if that's the case, shoot.
If this is last year, but again, I want to see the throwbacks jerseys come
Yeah,
out. Whatever.
Mick Foley somewhere pissed off.
I want to see someone like similar to the Doctor Economics with a little back reverse NFL jersey,
Yeah, you
the
know
little air locker
something.
joint he used to have.
Some. You know, this wasn't the ideal.
I mean, shit. With Cody's entrance with the little nod to Dusty's old promos, you could have had Cody some jeans and then a black polka dot shirt with some boots,
Yeah. You
and
know,
have the fist taped up called a day. That'd been just fine.
yeah,
And on top of that, you got another idea for an action figure. Again, WWE, you're fucking welcome.
yeah, man, that was awesome. I don't know, man. They probably just should have keep it safe. Probably just should
That's
have
the
played it
problem.
safe, but they need to stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't built on playing it safe.
I mean, that's how I feel like they really did with that match. Kept it safe because I've been saying this with the Cody matches. Everybody's pointing out, oh, he's using weapons. But that's the point of the match, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. In a street fight, at least.
Yeah, like even if it's a ladder match, wouldn't you hit the man with a ladder? Wouldn't you
Sure
jump off
would.
the ladder, utilize the ladder to some degree?
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to piss off Amethyst right now. This little
Roman
remark
versus
right
Cody.
here,
WrestleMania
this little thing right here. Unless Cody's a heel, that matchup has no business in Mania. I said it.
I can agree with that. I can agree with Red Zone.
This Cody that we see today, where he's crying every 30 seconds. If we're gonna see that again at Mania, no, it has no business there.
Yeah, facts.
That's almost an insult to our OTC.
Yeah.
I say this though, I did enjoy their first encounter, Cena and Cody, but
What,
not
them
as
hugging?
much as the one when Cena was heel. But I like this one better. Babyface versus Cody on the edge and
on the edge of being a heel or babyface, yeah.
But he ain't really do no hit. Like people gonna look at the moments when he's hesitant and he's like, "Oh, should I hit him with this and this?" Or the fact that I'm just looking at it like he doing what he got to do to win the championship.
Factual.
Again, if he wasn't crying so much, it would have been more believable.
Okay, so now who do you have Cody go up against to defend the belt? Who do you think is worthy?
Logan Paul.
Okay, over a Braun Breaker.
Different brands.
Yeah, but didn't y'all say that there was something coming up?
There is a draft again. Are they going to pull that trigger?
Yeah, why wouldn't they? And then they could. I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah, but again, assuming all parties stay the same, the only obvious one to me is Logan, unless they run it back with Randy. But if that's the case, then again, there better be a full commitment to the turn at that point.
Yeah.
I don't think this match is that bad. It's just I really feel there was an aura. There was an aura. People waiting for something to happen. It happened at the end, and that's what really, like, people were thinking they're gonna go home just like that. The match happened. I think we all kind of expected some chicanery to happen.
Yeah, and also it doesn't help that the two matches before this kind of slowed the emotion down quite a bit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The pace of this did kind of seem like, when I was watching it, like, come on, man.
So let me ask y'all, which moment to close the night was more impactful or more huge for y'all? Was it Seth cashing in or Brock coming back?
I'm gonna say.
Okay, that's an interesting take, Raja. Cause I kind of had the same sentiment towards that, and
that's a very fair take right there. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, I feel that too.
Yeah,
I could see that too. But again, I thought that
But then
The
it's like
final boss was
Cena's
gonna
not
return.
ending. Cena's not ending on a. If it's in December, what big PLE, what big moment is in December?
Well, again, there's a rumor that they're making one just for him
I can see that.
because it was initially going to be a Saturday main event, but they want to do something else.
Yeah, they gotta give him
Because
something
remember
major.
remember how we got Rock Bottom back in the day? They may want to do something similar for Cena.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'd be fire. But I mean,
But
I
the
think I think Brock coming back is incredibly huge. It's dope. It's something that we was waiting on. We've been talking about this for months. But I think Seth Rollins pulling the heist off and kind of stealing the championship from CM Punk and the playing everybody for a fool. Like, hey, I'm on crutches. Throw the crutches to the side. The knee brace comes off. I'm cashing in. I think that was more of a like a oh shit moment because then the title also changed hands, so it's like an emotional thing. Yay, CM Punk won. Boom, the title changes hands. Yay, Cody won. Now Cena comes out. Brock Lesnar comes out. F5 Cena, crazy. Now we know where it's headed. But I think for me it was. I say Seth, bro. I'll give it to Seth, even though I
So,
like the Brock Lesnar thing a whole lot.
so if we would have not got Brock and it was just ended like that, Cody walking out as champion, it would have been enough. Like, you think we would have the same hype SummerSlam was lit feel?
Um, I think that the Brock
I would have
Lesnar put
said
the
night
cherry
one
on
ended
top.
up was pretty good.
Yeah, I would say night one was okay. Night two was better, but I mean that put the cherry on the top of it. I think you know what I mean. Just made it that extra, like gave it the extra oomph that oh man, like what you know what I'm saying, like that blow your mind. I think that's becoming their thing, and they want to blow your mind at these major events, and I love that. You know what I mean? It just gives you that crazy wow moment that that those huge pops. But I mean, I'm hyped for both. If I'm being honest, I'm hyped for both. I like both nights the way they ended. Um,
Y'all was saying
I
something about my bad. What you was gonna say?
no, I just think that Seth winning the title, which is pretty dope as well. So go ahead.
Y'all was asking what's next for Cody. Could Randy be in his sights next? I know fans were kind of clamoring for that. Me personally, I would like to see something between Cody and Randy and it not be so friendly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I
Mhm.
really want to see them go at each other. I don't
Yeah,
know friendly business. Like, I
Like I
need
said,
Viper to
Cody,
be a
Cody
heel.
need to go full send with his heel thing instead of just
yeah. Let
brawling
Cody
all
go
the
full.
time.
Yeah, go heel, full heel. I feel like his heel's coming. The Rock has to come back, and he asked him for his soul. I feel like in one of these times he's gonna come back to collect. You know what I mean? So I don't know. When I ask him again, hey, you thought about it? You know, you ready to give it up yet? I think he's gonna say yeah. I think he's gonna do something to.
So, what would be your ideal situation for Cody to go heel?
Mm, ideal situation.
Yeah, meaning like, do you want it to
I'm
happen
thinking.
in
No,
a
I'm saying.
match
I'm
or a
thinking. I'm thinking
segment
right
like the
now. Like
Rocky
if
fight?
I
Okay.
not like my ideal situation. Yeah, I'd say I want it to be in a match. You know what I mean? And I feel like in a match will make it feel more organic. You know what I mean? And then once you do those things, leading up, like have they been doing, kind of doing certain little, angles or having him wear certain clothes. Yeah, but I think doing it in a match would have been.
Well, aside from doing that to Randy, who do you pull that trigger on?
That's the perfect question because I was gonna ask that too. Like, okay, we kind of like we had the moment right here for a double turn. Cena went babyface, and then we would have had Cody going heel.
I do have one plausible one that you could probably have pulled the trigger on, but
Who?
I don't know how we get there really. Jay,
I was gonna say Jay Uso too. I was gonna say the same thing. Yeah, Jay.
For Cody?
yeah, like who do
Yeah.
Fuck no. Hell no.
no to pull that
To
Oh,
heel
to
to make
trigger
to
him
on?
pull
heel?
the heel, yeah, to
Oh,
make
okay,
him
okay. I
heel.
thought just to make him like a.
Yeah, man.
And again, this has always been the problem with even Cody as it faces. Again, like he's been so limited to specific stories. I mean, yeah, you could probably do the AJ stuff, but there's been little to no interactions, and the only one that he's had interaction with is aside from Jay and Randy is Sammy and KO. KO's out. I want
Yeah.
Sammy nowhere near this picture to begin with.
Right.
So again, process elimination.
Would y'all be mad if he pulls kind of like a Cena and just cuts a promo on the fans? Cause like they just booed him. They
Yeah,
playing
that'd be.
fickle with him.
I wouldn't be mad at that. I could see, them setting up and kind of, him, being like, hey, you guys kind of booed me there for a minute,
Yeah,
like,
like you
yeah,
didn't.
yeah, you guys didn't acknowledge me there. Like, you chose John, even though I fought for you, you still chose him. Like, you know what I mean? And kind of walking down that path, I think that would be cool.
I'm not for the title unification because
Uh-uh.
then they just gonna make another title again at some point. I want a good like that belt need to be around for at least 10 joints for me. 10 years meaning joints. Like that need to be around for some years for like me to consider it. And then maybe the roster need to be at a decline where like it's not that many superstars. Like right now, it's like it's a lot going on.
Yeah.
We can have two champions.
Also, can you find someone that's going to be able to maintain both audiences
Right. I think that's a good point. Me and
without
you were speaking on that.
oversaturation?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not enough emphasis on multiple like there is, don't get us wrong, but it seems like certain stories got more juice than the others at certain moments in time. But in reality, I think there's to have two belts is perfectly fine. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Because again, it Roman doing it was one thing because you had the whole bloodline story. Cody, on the other hand, again, you're asking an awful lot out of him. Same with Seth. But again, we want the plan is that it may be in Cody's best interest to maybe lean more towards that dark side because again, he seemed to plateau a little bit as a babyface,
Mhm.
and in a game where you always want to elevate yourself, again, this is, as the saying goes, what's best for business.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking like now what's the landscape with Cody? Let's say he doesn't turn heel. He
Yeah, that's
stays
what I'm saying.
babyface. Are we just in like are we
Gonna do a rinse
reset
and
back?
repeat. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like, are we reset back to like, okay, John Cena having a retirement tour? So that's the only reason we really got the belt off Cody really in, and then Cena gonna give him the rub. So it works for both. We give Cena 17, Cody gets the rub from the retiring legend. But then are we back to square one where Cena didn't? I mean, not Cena. Cody didn't really have no formidable challenges, like no formidable opponents. You know what I'm saying? Like he
Yeah.
did, but he didn't. Like, look at Kevin
Hmm.
Owens on the shelf. AJ Styles is now competing for an Intercontinental Championship. Like,
Like I said, you could try your luck with Logan,
Yeah.
they did
or
have a good program when Logan challenged him before. But
Yeah.
honestly,
or again, you could pull the trigger on Braun. Um,
Yeah. Braun and him.
I don't know what, you know, it could be down the road, but I want to see what the health report is for Braun. He seemed pretty hurt from yesterday. Maybe just a little
Yeah.
banged up, but we'll see what's going on with him.
but again,
Yeah.
the other issue is again as far as the new kids on the block, it's slim pickings. Whereas if you look at the OGs, just go down the list. All of them respectable future Hall of Famers in their own right.
You got Rusev and Sheamus putting on bangers on Raw. Like, the old heads is showing out. I ain't even gonna lie to
Yeah.
you.
Facts.
And
They
Sheamus only wants the
outside.
IC belt. He don't want the big boy belt. Let's not forget that man's a former world champion in his own right in his rookie year.
Hmm. Hmm.
But in terms of like, now let's peel back because now we in the 2025 era where we got Unreal. The business is peeled back a little bit. Can Cody truly be the only guy, right, or one of the only guys that's ready for this moment? Do all the appearances, all the talk shows, all the make a wishes, the sponsorships.
Well, in the manner that he's trying to do it, no, because Cena's determined to be this generation's John Cena.
Yeah.
As far as having the capability to be at the King of the Mountain, he's not the only one. But
Mhm.
again, it's what how we're looking at it versus what he's trying to do is two different things.
And that's why I think there's room for two championships. Cause like you said, on one end you got Seth Rollins who equally do the same things, and then somebody to carry the other brand. I just feel there needs to be brand supremacy. Like we need to stop mixing, having Raw superstars fighting
Mhm.
SmackDown superstars for no reason, and then just like the two champions facing off at Crown Jewel for no apparent
Mhm.
reason. Like they just winner just gets a extra ring or some dumb shit. Like there used to be a time you kept Batista away from John Cena. When they finally
Yep.
met in the Rumble, it meant something.
Yep. Factual.
You
Factual.
moved Batista to SmackDown to keep him away from Triple H.
Randy versus Cody. Yeah, that's what we was talking about earlier. It seems like that's the more logical thing. They got history. I feel like the
Yeah.
announcers allude to it, but on screen it feels like y'all showing us the good. Shit wasn't always good between them and Legacy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, show us the bad side of that relationship as well.
But he
Show
already
us the
beat him
fights
in a regular match, so it has to be something, not obviously not a street fight, but some type of,
for
they
who.
got to Randy and Cody.
Yeah, yeah, they gotta be some bad blood starting to
Yeah,
formulate
it
between
gotta
them.
be something. Yeah, it gotta be somebody. Cody gotta, start utilizing dirty tactics or something. You know what I mean?
And if we're looking at a Punisher, Cody, could we possibly be just forgetting somebody who just came back? They got history too.
Who, him and
Roman.
Brock?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I think that, but obviously, Brock just made it clear. I want Cena. You know, but
True.
when he's done with that, I can definitely see maybe Cody going against a Brock Lesnar, and Brock being so overly, strong and powerful that you almost have to like go into your dirty bag of tricks just to win. Like, he just said, get into desperation mode where it's like, I can't lose this title. I just got it. I can't lose it again so fast. And I'm willing to do whatever it takes to keep
Right, he slowly starts
it. Yeah.
becoming everything he don't really fuck
He
with.
don't really, yes, exactly. Exactly.
I mean that's the good old story of time, like what success does to you over time and what you want to do to keep success. What are you willing to do for it? Like I enjoy that story for Cody. You know what I mean?
What's the saying goes? You play the hero long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Yep. Now, just to like put a knot on this, I'm also interested to see if indeed Brock isn't the retirement match. Where do they go with Cena's last 12 dates? Are we gonna like 12 like
Again,
because the
because Brock's back, I wouldn't. On one end, I would not be mad if these final 12 dates revolve around Cena and Brock. Like
Yeah.
say we don't get Cena and AJ, I'm okay with that. These final
Mhm.
12 dates, if it's a program for these next 4 months between Cena and Brock, I'm okay with that. Because again, it's only appropriate that the rivalry that dates back to Ohio Valley Wrestling is the culmination of Cena's career. Like to say, it begins where it ends, and it ends where it begins. What better full circle moment is there?
Because I'm trying to do the math here, right? Like, if we talk about 12 appearances,
Yeah.
how are we going to break this up? 6 appearances.
Well, didn't he say
Remember,
he was
they've
gonna be
already been
fighting over him?
announced.
What are they?
Because I know Chris Van Vliet posted the dates. Give me one second to pull it up.
Is he gonna be over in Paris at the end of this month? Because I know he was cutting promos saying that him and your boy could have ran it back at either one. So
Well, I guess what I'm trying to go with this is how many matches can he pull out of these 12 dates?
mm-hmm.
I guess that's what I'm trying to
I
go
mean
with.
him and Seth,
At least two.
obviously. Yeah.
Okay, so Cena is booked for Clash in Paris. He's also booked for Crown Jewel in Australia and Survivor Series in November.
See,
That's 3 matches right there, and then his
And then he'll
retirement
also be
4.
mm-hmm.
he'll also be in Montreal next week for SmackDown. He'll be in Dublin, Ireland, August 22nd, August 29th in Lyon, France for SmackDown. The go home for Paris. September 5th, he'll be in SmackDown in Chicago. Then September 15th in Springfield, Mass, not far from his hometown. Then Perth, Survivor Series, and his retirement match. So that's 10 of the 12 remaining dates that have been announced.
Sounds about right.
So again, there's 2 dates that are up in the air. They are doing a Saturday Night's Main Event right before Christmas, so that's been rumored to be the retirement match right there, and that's probably going to be in Boston.
Now, you think they'll
Okay,
bring back Del Rio for a Cena match?
Personally, I would love that, but again, Brock being back is a good taste of to see like where the litmus test is. Also, shout out to Chris Van Vliet for posting that list.
Yeah, for sure.
There's some interesting shit cooking up on the heavyweight division over there. Guess let's kick it to the top of the evening right here. SummerSlam Night 2
We
kicked off with the women's triple threat.
Yeah, it did.
Naomi, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky. I didn't notice that there was this type of, like, the commentators had said something about like, oh, the triple threat match with Bianca. So I just noticed like, damn, they kind of just really did swap Bianca and Naomi.
Yeah.
But to me, I didn't even notice, which is a testament to like how hard these ladies work. Like, I wasn't watching the fact that Rhea Ripley and Io Sky was just, they've been in the program, and then let alone another triple threat match so soon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Again, with the exception of a body here and there, it's a very thick division. No pun intended.
I don't got the graphic up for when she came out with her dad, but Naomi came out with her dad.
Oh no, that was fire.
Mm-hmm.
I'm loving this SummerSlam baby
man.
WrestleMania where people are having big entrances, big fields. Rhea Ripley, when she came out, she had this like purple smoke that just shot out.
Did
Like,
every match have pyro?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure the people that have pyro, that
there was a lot more pyro than usual this weekend.
It was definitely, yeah. I mean, night 2 was a spectacle for sure.
They spent some money on this show.
And it looked like, yo, even the 3 screens, the Titantrons that they had on the, like,
it
massive.
Grew on me.
Yeah.
Massive.
Shit was huge, bro. It was a movie.
Personally, I'm just glad that the ramps aren't 400 yards long anymore. Hopefully this stays.
That's why I'm
Because
kind of
there's no
digging it.
reason why, come the Rumble, they should be walking a mile before they get to the damn ring. Ain't no
And
fucking reason for that.
with the curve at that
Streets, you know I'm
too.
right.
Hey, you already know it's taking. Look, by the time they get there, the next entrance is already coming out. The next entry in the Rumble is already coming out. By the
Bro,
time
and then
they get to the
the
ring,
curved ramp is the worst one too.
oh
It
man, the
just
worst.
looks awkward, and then the wrestlers got to stop to do the turn to run again. Like it's just like visually, it's
now,
they be blown doing that run.
They hit the corner.
Yeah,
now I still feel Naomi should have came out with the scooter. That's just me though.
Yeah, made up for it.
Very much so.
I can't stop saying how I'm a fan of Naomi's current work. Like even down to her stuff in the ring, it just looks like she's delivering with more emphasis.
She
It's more
definitely been in the
emphatic.
lab.
Yeah, everything is looking so much more dope for her. Like to the point that like not saying like if she would have been Feel the Glow versus Mommy, I would have been like, okay, Naomi's in trouble. Not this Naomi.
Not this one at all. She's
No,
over
not this
dangerous.
Naomi.
She's
No,
making
no,
everybody
no.
proceed with caution.
With caution,
Man.
yes.
Yeah,
You
she
know, one
ain't
of my
playing.
favorite spots in this match was
What's that?
when she bit Rhea in the hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was clever. I enjoyed
It
that
was,
spot.
bro.
The camera
Dirty
work
trick.
was nice.
The only other time I seen that was in New Japan with Yoshinobu Kanemaru. Even I think Takamatsu did it once or twice too. But yeah, just to break a headlock, whatever, bite the thumb, turn around, almost in a chicken wing type deal.
Thought it was like dope too to see how Naomi's character had situation awareness. She went for the pin on Rhea. She didn't forget that EO was up top in a spot where she could hit that
Oh, that
moonsault.
moonsault?
Took a glance up. Okay, yeah, I'm out of here. You got it. Like beautiful.
Yeah.
Because wrestling to a degree should be smart too, though, right? Like
Yes,
you
for
shouldn't
sure.
see certain shit and just let the like, oh wow, I see the person flying and boo. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's why I laugh when Samoa Joe does that spot. If you ever seen the streets,
Oh
people
yeah,
would
when he
try
go
to
jump, he was trying to move
sidestep.
out the way out of nowhere. Yeah,
Yup.
that's just hilarious.
Cause it's the smart thing. Like if I see you jumping at me, why would I just stand there? Like, you know what I'm saying? So like just that little detail right there. I thought it was cool for
Yeah, man, it has
Naomi
a cool
to
little
include
element
that.
to it. Yeah,
Yeah.
factual.
Yeah, cause it's just really showing she's a great champion. Like her
Mm-hmm.
her in the ring presence, her awareness is there. So I thought this did wonders for Naomi. In there with two females that been carrying the Raw brand, and here comes Naomi cashing in on the Raw brand. Now she's
Yeah.
like, I'm here to stay. So
Against two
I applaud this.
well-decorated heavy hitters.
Yeah.
You just knocked off the first and second seed right now, off rip.
Now off the muscle real quick. The two that
And
been
did what
carrying the
she had to
business,
do.
like HD said, yeah. And walked out. Came in the champion, walked out the champion. You know what I mean?
At Baby WrestleMania, which is
Yeah.
SummerSlam. That's what I'm gonna call SummerSlam, Baby WrestleMania for right now.
WrestleMania, dog.
Man, this was a great way to start off the night right here. Like honestly, watching first match in, I'm like, oh yeah, y'all set it off. Like
Yeah,
that
did both.
definitely set the tone.
Yeah, man, it was cool. You know, both nights the opening matches was cool, man. The people got a treat, whether you went on night one or night two, they definitely kept it impactful, you know what I mean, and kept it dope, you know what I mean, with a lot of action and surprises from beginning to end, man. It was cool.
Yeah. Let's go to like the next match then.
Where they
More
put
high
their foot on the
octane.
gas and just floored that mug.
Yes.
This is everything we would have anticipated and then some. We expected a car crash. We got a whole damn demolition derby. And again, if this is your cup of tea, all action is right up your alley. If not, again, I understand.
Yeah, it was a lot of spots that were super dope. You know, first off, shout out to the Hardys. You know, that was hype seeing him, seeing my boy. And then of course, you know, Devon! Get that, you know,
the second greatest tag team of all time
the
behind
Dudleys, baby.
the Road Warriors.
Man, The freaking Dudleys, man. That was there. That was awesome.
The most decorated tag team of all time and space.
Yeah, they was doing their thing, man. I ain't gonna lie. It was cool to see them there, you know what I mean? Because they paid, they basically were paying homage to them, you know what I mean, with a lot of the spots they were doing too. So it was just cool to show, give them their flowers and have them in attendance to receive them.
I mean, there was a third tag team from TLC one, but they're off fucking off, you know where.
Exactly.
I'm gonna get the negative out.
I didn't say again. I didn't go down. I just
say it.
Yeah, bro. Like they need to stop with the trying to outdo or recreate the moment. Like TLC to me was incepted because I spoke on it yesterday with specialty weapons. Like the Dudleys were known for tables, Hardy's ladders, Edge and Christian was the chairs. None of these motherfuckers in this match. Yeah, they athletic. Sure. They don't specialize with these weapons. So I felt like it was thrown together, and then to have the Hardys out there and the Dudleys, it was cool to see them. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like they low key trying to outdo what they did, and they didn't feel like paying homage. That's my only critique.
I would also critique that this whole match was set up to be the entire division versus the Wyatts, and we'll get to that here in a moment.
Yeah, I agree with both of those statements, straight up.
Yeah.
But you take those nuances out the way, it was a very enjoyable car crash.
Yeah, it had a lot going on.
Aside from one other tidbit that, again, I'm going to steal this from you. Those stupid ass tables.
Oh, yo, that was, I don't know what that was about. That was
that was kind of goofy. That was goofy.
We putting safeties on tables now? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, to stack the table up
and you don't even stack them right?
Right, yeah. It just it's visually a little like
it looks tacky.
Cringe. Yeah, it's like nah. Like tables aren't made like that. Yeah, like what are you doing?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Like what y'all you like?
Man, I'm surprised the Dudley boys wasn't up there going crazy, man. Like, what is this, man? Then when times we had to just stack tables up the hard way, y'all busters is getting the easy way out.
Can you even set these tables on fire? Or are they all plastic now?
Right.
I thought Candice LeRae going through the ladder was crazy. Shout out to Candice LeRae.
That spot was crazy. She took a crazy.
It was her own husband of all people too.
Yeah.
Johnny, you got some splaining to do.
Tommaso Ciampa hanging from the hanger up top that was holding the belts.
That was clever. That was nice.
I feel like that's the one thing I appreciated about them trying to like replay their spot. I thought they was gonna go to the obvious. He's gonna spear him off the top of the shit.
Me too.
Yeah, he's like, nope, no, you don't.
Now again, let me put a little pressure on you guys. Pause real quick. We saw Montez fly in that weird corner and lay everybody out, right?
Jumped over the table? Yeah.
Between that and the OTC taking flight yesterday, who did it better?
I ain't gonna lie, Roman overshot, so.
Roman overshot it, but Roman did look dope. But I ain't gonna lie, he overshot it.
Yeah. No, I'm still picking Romans because I thought Montez might have grazed that turnbuckle. Like, I was scared for his chest and his abdomen. I was like, man, I don't know. That shit looked like he usually clear that. Like, I was a little concerned this time. Like,
I think it was the table having to be there. The turnbuckle.
Yeah, it was just too much to worry about. Yeah, like.
Yeah. So for me, I'm gonna give it to him just because it was more of a death-defying trick, so to say.
Yeah, that corner jump, I can't imagine that shit being. And that's his thing right there. He the only one I see do that shit.
Factual.
Do y'all feel like y'all happy with the results? Y6 walking out as champions, walking in, walking out.
I'm not mad at it. I was surprised that we got the cluster we got before the finish because the women now Candace coming in was one thing, but B-Fab coming out of nowhere and not even capturing uh what's her name? Nikki Cross coming out of nowhere. Again, I felt the camera crew was a little bit off their game with a lot of shots because they missed quite a bit. And again, I'll go into more detail as we get into a very specific match. But yeah, they missed a lot of money shots. But yeah, that was a little much. But I mean, had that all that stuff not happened, and even the Uncle Hattie coming in, that was, I guess. But definitely the B-Fab and everything else coming in the middle was, I didn't think it was needed.
Now, this is where I'm a little conflicted because I don't want to play hot potato with the championships. Like, I know the Y6 just got it, but I think I had a horse in the race, and I wanted to see Andrade and Ray Phoenix get that. So that last, like them last moments of the match where Uncle Howdy got Ray Phoenix and the Mandible Claw, and then Andrade flips him over with the sunset flip onto the ladder. I'm thinking, okay, maybe this is it for them. So I can't front. I was a little disappointed seeing the Wyatt. I wanted to be more happy for them, but under those circumstances, I was just like,
Well, and again, a part of because the way they set this match up is it was just there.
Yeah.
It didn't really do anybody any real favors. I mean, you showcased how deep the tag division, but again, we already knew that.
It's like the tag division on SmackDown is so weird because it's like it's so strong.
There's so much potential that they're not even utilizing. It's ridiculous.
They keep everybody mixed in together instead of keeping certain folks away until the time is right.
And again,
factually they do that, and it seems like they, they're showing. Go ahead, my bad, Rachel.
I'll just say I'm not mad at that, but it's like how they're choosing to execute it is where I have a problem.
That's how I felt about this TLC match. Like it was kind of like why they at first why they doing? Then I hear the commentators, 25 years of. Oh, no wonder they doing this shit. But
Yeah,
at first
the
it was
anniversary.
Like, yeah, it was kind of random when they announced it like a TLC match. And the fact that the Profits and them, it was who the Profits, the Machine Guns, and DIY in the TLC match just a few weeks ago on SmackDown.
Right. Yeah.
It do like again feel like it's rinse and repeat. Starting to feel like that Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre bout.
So that's the only thing I critique. Like, if this was WWE 2K25, the game would have gave me a negative rating for keep doing the same matches. Like, come on. I'd have not got away with it. You feel me? Like, it would have gave me a bad rating. Like, oh, nah, you spun the block on the match again with the same people? Yeah, nah. Negative rating. So, I mean, like, but I say this, though, to end it with a positive note for me. Everybody that was in the ring did their thing. Like, it's a whole lot of bodies in there. What was it, 12 competitors?
Well,
and then you got the females in there. What's that? 15. Then you add
16 if you count Howdy.
Right, you're right. And Rowan.
17.
Right,
17
like
bodies.
So I'm saying, like,
That's a lot. That's a lot of bodies, a lot of furniture.
Yeah, there was definitely a lot going on in that match. So I give it to everybody.
Again, if you ignore the storyline continuity and just watching it for the match, again, it's as you would expect, and maybe a couple spots and then some. But for the sake of continuity, this was bad.
Right, I get that because my kid, he was watching this, and he was like, "Oh my!" Like he was just so hype about this match. Like, yo, that was a good match, and he was ready to watch the rest of the show. But then, like, when it got into a slower pace, you know what I'm saying? When the next match happened, Lyra and Becky, he started to watch and then he dipped off. Yeah, he got out of there. He went back on his iPad. Not even gonna lie. I mean, so let's transition. Let's talk about it. We had Becky and Lyra in what felt like an hour and a half battle for supremacy.
Yeah, that shit took a minute, and I ain't gonna lie, I went to go fix my kids something to eat, and
I
just
ain't know
took a
what to
little.
do, bro.
Yeah, I was watching for a little minute off and on, but it was like definitely felt like it went on for way too long.
Yeah, cause when I say I don't know what to do, I started to get a little hungry. I started looking to the side. I'm like, damn, do I got time to run off? And yeah, ain't nothing gonna happen here, man. I come back, it's still in the same like, you know what I'm saying? What I didn't enjoy about this was I wanted a pivot to happen. Like, okay, Lyra, this is where I would like for your instinct and your ringmanship to come in, so to speak, where it's like
Her what?
the ringmanship, her way around the ring, so to speak.
She's capable of that?
We'll have to see.
Apparently
Obviously,
not
I
so
didn't
far.
see it today. Yeah, because that spot with the zip tie, it was just,
Oh, brother.
it was terrible. I didn't enjoy what was going on. The zip
And
tie came off. She
the
put her
the
hand
fact that
back
the
in.
match continued after the zip ties got put on was absurd. Because you could have easily had the match get finished, Becky still beat the pass out of her, then Bailey comes in for the save, Becky powders out, blah blah blah.
The fact that she had to go under the ring because she couldn't take off the zip tie with the fire
Literally.
extinguisher.
Which was goofy. And then her hand was basically still able to slip out of the thing. She was holding her hands in the zip ties. They wasn't even tight. Yeah, that was goofy.
It made the match feel, that portion, just like that little blunder, made the match feel way longer because now it's like, yeah, you could have just not did this portion of the
Yeah.
match.
Could have skipped this.
But to your point, Razor, because I feel you was gonna get to this earlier. This match felt way more hardcore. Like this was should have been the street fight for Cody and Cena. The things
By
that were taking
far,
place. Yeah.
this match had some levels of violence compared to our main event, which was advertised as a street fight. This was just advertised as
Toolboxes. Yeah.
anything goes. Lazy booking.
Lazy booking.
Right. This one was billed as no disqualification, no count out.
And in this,
Yeah.
we saw a
The
monkey
soft ass.
wrench, we saw a toolbox, we saw zip ties, we saw tables, we saw chairs, we saw
Kendo
candlesticks,
sticks.
we
That
saw
was
everything but
popsicle
we saw a
sticks.
fire extinguisher.
Yeah, that was popsicle sticks. She was hitting them with them things was weak.
And in the main event, we got tables, chairs, and a crutch. And a step.
Fucking wow. And then on top of all of this, if Lyra Valkyria lost, she doesn't challenge for the IC championship as long as Becky holds the belt. So
Correct.
extra back of the line.
You ain't even in the line at this point.
Right.
Facts. Not no more. You ain't. I mean, even with Bailey coming out and kind of
Don't you dare match Lyra
costing
anywhere
her.
near Naomi. Don't you dare go down that road. Because
No, they're gonna
that better be a 10-second squash match.
right. They're gonna probably spin it with her and Bailey eventually.
Nah,
When
this the
Bailey,
type of shit that might get Lyra sent to SmackDown for real.
Nah, fuck that. Send her to Evolve.
Mm.
I'm screwed.
Yeah, I wasn't really thrilled with this match. Like it had one like okay moment for me for Lyra when she's jumping over the stairs and this and that. But that was about it for me. Went on way too long, which then made the next match of the evening. It felt rushed to me, which happened to be Solo and Jacob's match, the steel cage match.
Before we get into
That
the match, I think we can all be in agreement and say that mask was
Choo.
fucking spectacular.
Yeah, man. I need me one
From
immediately. I
Cold.
thought
the golds in the
yeah,
teeth
the
to the
gold.
dreads
Yeah, I
to
need
the
all
little
that.
tribal mark on the forehead of the mask. It was
Yeah.
beautiful piece of art.
Yeah, I need that. I said it when he came out the first time with the original werewolf mask he had. I liked it, but this one was stepped up, and it just it just solidified him as this awesome character who's just this this dope draw, this just vibe, this just you gotta
Merch
everybody had
machine.
everybody had their cameras out watching him come out. I'm wearing his shirt right now, just a, a force in the WWE, man. Just I love watching Jacob come out to the ring and wrestle, man. Just such an energetic wrestler who just just
That's
the
one.
beast. That's the one. I need that. WWE, stop playing with me. Stop playing. Look, I need it. I need it. I mean, just everything about. I saw both of them. I said, man, well, I know what I'm going for is Halloween this year. Jacob Fatu, man, and I got the shirt already. Even that little, I don't know what he's wearing. That little vest he's wearing.
Little airbrush joint.
Yeah, right there you see it where it has like the Samoan werewolf, and I think it has something on the back.
I think there's a face on the back.
Yeah, I need that too. Immediately. Super dope.
How'd y'all feel about the match?
It started off okay, and then once it got good, it was done.
Yeah.
Or started getting good, it was done.
It was starting to get good, it was done, and then I kind of already felt like I kind of knew the outcome just for the simple fact of two things. One, it wasn't a Hell in a Cell. It was a steel cage match. Hell in a Cell, you kind of locked in there. You can't get out. Can't anybody get in. I felt like I already knew that the MFTs were coming, and it was just a matter of when they were coming,
But again, we all saw the writing on the wall, but it's one of those, at least let the match get some runtime in.
Yeah,
because I felt it seemed like they barely got out of first gear before it was done.
Yeah, exactly. I felt like Lyra and Becky got way more time than they got. This is a steel cage match here, but I think like again the final result was always going to be what it was, and that's
fine.
With Big Jim coming out, they just don't have the numbers yet, and I think that's they're going to keep running into that until they get Jacob some help.
And again, that's fine. And this is where I said the camera crew gets an F, because how do you fuck up not capturing him breaking off the cuffs live? How do you miss that?
Yeah, factual. The camera crew didn't
because if the camera catches that, the Jumbotron, I promise you, everyone's losing their shit.
Yeah, facts. Because I was wondering how he was gonna get out, and next thing you know, he was just out, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. And then it doesn't do him any justice when Cole's saying, "Hey, we got the video, we got the clip right here. Sorry, guys."
Yeah, facts.
And then the match feeling so rushed, they probably didn't even give them time to like marinate that shit. Like it felt like Jacob was up there for just a short amount of time.
Yeah, and then
Solo trying to dip out.
Solo tried to dip out. Jake catches him.
Yeah.
Solo tried to scurry again. They both get hit with the door. Second, just like that.
Yeah.
And yeah,
that's it.
I'm not digging that. Yeah.
Yeah, me neither.
Solo remains with the belt.
And again, regardless of what the finish was going to be, or no matter how obvious it was, again, you could have easily given them an extra 5-10 minutes. Just let them do their thing.
You could have given them a little bit more time to be, like you said, it felt like once they got going, the match was ending.
And on top of that, again, say if they got an extra 5 minutes, that it does wonders. It helps both of them. It makes Solo that much more of a dude that can just stand and bang. And again, you're not going to really kill Jacob's vibe, because again, you're just showing that he just puts folks in deep waters.
Yeah. Thanks. And like I said, I knew that Tala Tonga, and I knew that MFTs were gonna come out and do their thing. I thought that since Bubba Ray and them were there, that we might have saw Zilla Fatu make his appearance. Finally to help them out. Maybe they're just saving that
And also
for
what I
another
wasn't
day.
a big fan of. All of a sudden, Big Jim could take on all three of them by himself.
Right? Yeah, that's what I said. But
They
again,
Yeah,
just
low key,
mopped his
that been
ass the other
blowing
day.
minds.
Now all of a sudden he can just 3-on-1 their ass on some God mode
yeah,
shit.
yeah. So yeah, they need to get that together. They need to get that together. But again, I think they're just kind of staving off because they're gonna breathe. They're holding off for somebody, but the right time to introduce them. I think because to introduce them now, Tala Tonga is still introduced. He just finally had his match in the song and all that stuff. Now
Again,
that
based
so
on all this, what I would kind of do is, assuming the draft is around the corner, you have now. Hear me out, because this may be quite a bit, but hear me out.
mhm.
You have Solo and Jacob run it one more time, and you just dub it like the losers banished from SmackDown. You have Solo win, and you just have Roman kind of take him and, hey, like, come rock with us on Raw. I got you. Like, say Jacob's in a parking lot, a car pulls up, you see the window roll down, and then before the show's in the car, you cut out to commercial.
Let's see that working.
But other than that, it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I want it to be hype about them having the United States Championship. Like Jacob won his first title, Solo won his first title. But now at this point, seeing what's going on, I mean, like somebody got to come get that out their hands. Like they story don't need the belt involved. Like you know what I mean? That belt is
Factual
just in the way of
storyline. Yeah,
yeah, like because somebody else could be trying to uplift that or get an opportunity to take off or something. Like right now, they story don't need that.
Now, what would be kind of interesting is, again, assuming this is the blow off with Jacob and Solo, what if you finally pull the trigger on Bloodline, or in this case, the MFTs versus the Wyatts?
that'd be kind of cool.
Because again, you could easily again reintroduce Tamatonga as another male for the family, and to combat a Nikki Cross, Solo could recruit another member of the family in Nia Jax.
I feel like that would just lead to them trying to fight the Wyatts, and I don't know if that's really like what's gonna move the
Well,
needle though. You know what
well,
I'm
well
saying?
there could be something there, but it's one of those. They're gonna run out of ideas quick, so at least you can get that out of the way off the rip.
Then you know what kind of bothers me about this storyline a little bit now that I'm thinking about it? It feels very mid card storyline rather than like
Main event.
Solo was yeah, like Solo was just in the main event with Roman, with Cody, had a match with Cena at one point. And Jacob was gearing up there too, and it kind of feel like
Hell, Solo
y'all
beat
throwing them.
Cena at WrestleMania.
That's what I'm saying. Now y'all got him in like this mid card with the U.S. title shit, like that's their first championships and shit. Like cool. Now it's like I don't know. It just felt like a weird little vibe right there. Then the injuries don't help either, cause I feel like that's a lot of start and stop for Solo's group right there.
And on Jacob's side, like Jacob, much like Braun, should already be done with the mid card stuff. He should be on the main event guys right now.
hmm And that's what I'm saying. Like Solo should be like that main event guy he's facing, but the way they kind of been treating Solo and his team don't feel very main event. It's
Hmm.
like you was saying exploring the options of maybe they getting some gold from the Wire Six. Maybe that'll help them seem more dominant. But like it don't help Big Jim over there just clearing out Jeff Cobb, one kick, Tonga Loa, get out of here.
And Talatonga.
Like that shit don't. Yeah, that's
He said one kick, bow, get out of here, bow, get out of
yeah.
here.
Shit don't. It don't add up.
He damn near doing the MC Hammer shuffle while he's going to each body too.
Not the hammer shuffle.
Cause I'm not gonna lie, like if I was to look at them, if I ain't know any better, the Judgment Day look more tough than Solo and his group right now.
Mm-hmm.
You talk about
And they've
Finn,
been
JD,
through
and
a
Dom.
few slaughters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Like
my
them dudes in Judgment Day have probably put on a good ass match with this version of Solo's group.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing that would be interesting too. But like I
Mm-hmm.
said, they're gonna at the way they're going, they're gonna run out of options quick. If the YS6 is the worst thing that could happen, let's at least just burn through that as like quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And then like Solo, I don't know if you remember a few weeks ago on SmackDown, Solo had a stare down with Seth and his group.
Yeah, I remember that. Yep.
Yeah, like that's instant main event type feel right
Yeah,
there.
facts. Now that's the one. That's the
No,
really draw.
yeah, like no shade to Jake, but like
Let's look at that real quick. Assuming you line up Seth, Braun, and Bronson against the MFTs, yes, you have Solo. Who's gonna be the second and third?
Tyler Tunga, just because these two Braun Breaker and Bronson, they already did Seth's beast, so you gotta have Solo bring his beast, and then maybe Jeff Cobb, Tonga Low gotta ride the sideline like he always do. I ain't gonna lie. He got to be the muscle that's like not in the match. You feel me?
But
Like
just
the
kind
one
of
that,
there as
yeah, like he can do some sneaky shit, but we can't rely on him in the match type shit. Like he gonna botch it. Like
You think he gonna botch another low blow?
oh man, he might miss a spot or something. Like gotta keep him on the outside.
Ay, ay, ay.
But I think though, if y'all gonna bring in Tyler Tunga, he gotta be like when Vince brought in Paul, any giant that's brought in, they come in just like you don't just get to kick him and he go down and
Send that boy back to the weight room.
I mean, he do look big though, but it's just like he don't what Kevin Nash said about Raquel Rodriguez. She need to move like a giant.
You gotta work big.
Yeah, he gotta work big. He letting them throw him over the top rope and shit, and like
And
I
like I
don't
said,
know.
he don't got that mean streak like his brothers do, like his
Hmm.
daddy did. Not did, still does. Who am I talking about?
Yeah, I don't
But
know that there's some work for him to be done though.
a lot of work.
Street said something about Jacob not having the numbers. Do we possibly are we guarantors? You think they could be the Survivor Series War Games match? Solo and his MFTs versus Jacob and whoever he could get aligned with him.
Well, aside from the ones, who you gonna line him up with? Senor
So,
Wepa.
mm,
Like I said, it, they're setting him up to where yes, he's still gonna be that top dog, but it's only a matter of time before he's clicked up with Roman and the Usos.
yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see SummerSlam. They didn't give the belt back to Jacob. I'm wondering
And I don't think he
what's
needs
gonna
the belt, to
happen.
be honest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't need it, so it's like kind of weird that they would even like. Again, I had said this earlier. This didn't feel like a title match.
Just felt
Like,
like a regular SmackDown match.
yeah, like feel like the commentary didn't drive home no kind of statistical nothing about the United States. Like it just didn't have that emphasis on it. So this story could continue without the belt. I ideally for me, I would have a situation where Solo got to defend it against somebody on the roster, and Jacob costs him, and then they feud could continue from there. Like if I can't have the belt, you can't have the belt either. Fuck it. I won't be mad at that. Now, who do we give it to? I'll be honest. I don't know who the fuck on SmackDown could do it right now. They just paired up Andrade and Ray Fiend. Like, you just took two singles people that could have potentially, you know what I'm saying? Unless you just take them apart. It's not like they're a real tag team, but I wouldn't be mad seeing what Ray Phoenix could probably do with the belt. How if you want to make the Wyatt Six even more dominant, you said exploring the MFTs versus the Wyatt Six. What if Howdy takes the belt from Solo, the United States belt? Might have something different there. Let's see. The co-main we had.
Now, before you guys started shitting on the co-main, for what it was worth, I thought they did everything proper to wake this crowd the fuck up because the previous two matches were losing them.
I'm not gonna front. Look at all these five. This is a good example of what I was gonna say. But like the crowd was already starting to get low. They started throwing up
Yeah, and this
fireflies.
was kind of early in the match too.
Yep. I didn't like I enjoyed the gear. I felt like the mental warfare AJ Styles was trying to do, Eddie's mannerisms, the moves, it was kind of working against him in my eyes.
It didn't call for the callbacks.
Oh, give it back to Austin Theory. He's hurt right now, but
What the fuck
that
happened to
could be
him?
one. I have no idea, but that's why Grayson Waller been trying to get into New Day.
I know they mentioned that, but I'm like, the fuck happened to him?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then he's been now. I know Cab did joke about Dom looking a little lanky. Austin Theory is Dom's workout buddy.
Nice.
Apparently not. Look at Dom. He needs to eat a couple steaks. Put them chicken tenders away. Get some real protein in you. But
I do like the spots they were trying to emulate, the old Eddie spots with the chair.
again, I'm never gonna hate that chair spot. Like that's one of those spots again, especially from Dom. I'm never gonna hate that spot.
Nah, Dom did it well. I just feel like little AJ
And
didn't sell it.
AJ's little addition to it was amazing.
I felt like he could have sold it a bit more, but it was clever that
He
he
tried. You
went
didn't
for
see
it.
a twitch at the end.
I just felt like he got out of it too quick. They ain't give
Yeah.
it time to, you know how they always say slow it down. They didn't really slow it down there. Maybe the night was already going to. I feel like that Lyra and Becky kind of like rushed the next two matches. Like maybe not so much this match, but certain spots in this
The crowd
match.
was getting worn out.
Yeah.
Not enough excitement. Like I said, they kind of got it there in the end, and especially that call back to was it Mania 19 with the boot?
Mm-hmm. Yep. That was the spot I was fucking waiting for the whole night.
Chef's kiss.
I was waiting for that one. But I've never seen a crowd like not really be on a babyface AJ Styles side. So
Well,
it's amazing the work Dom doing right now.
yeah. Again, this is a testament to Dom's progression, and like I anticipated, AJ's expertise and ring IQ is definitely going to be this. This is a valuable like lesson for Dom. It's just that again, like certain things from the lower rider to certain antics and emotes, for lack of a better term, it didn't really call for that. Yes, this is the anniversary of the custody match, but still, like I'm sure if this is the route that we're going, if he was healthy, I'm sure this probably would have been the spot for Ray. Um, I'm always gonna be on board with bringing back Chavo Guerrero in some capacity if that were to happen. But stuff like that probably would have at least added some more of a sentimental meaning to at least the history of the match. And again, we're celebrating a ladder match with a one-on-one singles match.
Right.
That's the other component about this.
That's why, like I said, the throwback towards the gear was cool, the low rider, the entrance was cool, but AJ Styles, I was so shocked that like maybe it was just wrong footing or something, but I didn't feel like the frog splash looked good for him. Try to go for it.
Yeah, I thought you just hit on his shimmy.
Nah.
Little too much zest on the shimmy.
Yes, it
too
was
much.
something. It was something. It was something. The mannerisms, I just, you know what it was too. He was doing the shoulder thing, but he was throwing more groin out than the shoulder.
Like he just wasn't. It just wasn't. It
So
just.
somebody told AJ, "You're supposed to be cosplaying Eddie, not Big E.
Right.
More
He was
shoulders, less hips."
less
More.
thrusting.
Even his son, like I feel like it trickled down to his son. Even his son had lazy shoulders, man. What are you doing, man? Work the shoulders, baby boy. Come on, man. You don't come out here in a low rider like Eddie, and then you half shake him. Come
if
on,
I'm not
man.
mistaken,
You got the
that's supposed to be his quarterback son. So again, them shoulders supposed to be right already.
oh,
What's the
boy,
problem?
come on, he getting tackled, man. What you doing with them
He getting
shoulders, man?
tagged.
Them
Stick and
shoulders
move.
out of here. Them shoulders out of here, man.
I didn't expect
You heard
Dom to
Dro.
lose, but I do question what's next for AJ Styles. Like,
I told Razor, man, go ahead and pack him up in one of those janitor suits like he was doing, trying to get Dom in the match.
Now, the AJ topic is fascinating to me because not too long ago at Slammiversary, a lot of folks were heavily anticipating a match between him and Frankie Kazarian. Again, they kind of both came up together. They are two cornerstones of.
come on, man.
What you doing?
What they doing? Yo, I'm screaming right
Anyways,
now.
okay, a lot of folks wanted him and Kazarian in the match at Slammiversary, and I don't know which side of which party said it, but a lot of folks were quick to say, "Don't pray for things that are never going to happen," or something along the lines of that. And it's like, again, why would this match not be a thing? You have the partnership. Both guys are saying they're not going to retire anytime soon, at least, or in the next couple years. This is your big anniversary show. Why not have it there? But again, a change of scenery is definitely needed for AJ. Now, granted, maybe the main roster, again, the depth charge getting a little thick, plausibly. But again, there's TNA, there's NXT, there's Mexico, there's Japan. There's options. There's place for him to go. It's just whatever works best for him, I guess.
I just never thought I'd see this. Like, AJ Styles, I knew he already came to WWE like later in his career, but I thought he'd be one of them guys. Like, he's been a key player for them, but he's been far removed from like the heavyweight scene. And I think all this cinema storyline era, he hasn't been able to catch up with it. Like, he's phenomenal in the ring, but character wise, it's like,
You mean since the Boneyard match?
yeah, I haven't been able to buy a lot of the shit he's selling, and I want to. Like, when he came back with the heel thing, he changed his song, which was shitty, but we gave it a go because it was like, yo, you changed your song, like, cool. Then he came out with the all black. It was looking cool,
And
but
then he got
nothing.
hurt.
Yeah. Man, it's just the same. Like, I feel like those guys that came in during that era where
I'm not mad at this idea.
Mm, that'll be some.
Now, again, they got Bound for Glory coming up in October. That'd be a hell of a time. But again, for what it's worth, back to the positives. This was a fun match. Just to wake people back up.
It
Just
was
to get
alright.
just to get people excited for, and only to get blue balled by that not so hardcore street fight.
The main event of the evening, Cody, Cena. We discussed some of it earlier. Talk about it again before we go out.
The blue balls match. That's what I'll forever know the street fight as.
Again, though, WWE specializing. I feel like they specialize in creating moments. Like if they have a good match, it's a caveat on the situation. Like I'm looking at that Cena Cody match. That's a standard match from them. Like a standard good match. Like
It was fine.
yeah. It's just I feel like there's a cloud surrounding their whole situation, so it makes things like mm,
Yep.
even dating back to the whole
Chamber.
Rock Travis, yeah, all of that shit. Like it has a cloud on it, got a little stain on it, a little muck.
And I understand that part's not their fault. You can only control what you can control, but still, it's like the folks that are manning this ship, you ain't getting much to work with. You're expecting them to make chicken shit into chicken salad.
Oh, when he came up on the ramp, yeah, on the Cody Vader,
The
yeah,
Cody
that shit
Vader,
was
I'm
cold.
screaming.
Hmm. I thought they could have used the arena a little bit more. Like I would have been a little bit more thrilled to see them. Like when they started to go to that area, I thought they were going to interact more around the fans. Maybe take it to the backstage area or something. Come back out. But Cena should have retired that belt. I mean, that's something we was talking about earlier too. Like it's kind of surprising, but it's not surprising for me because I always look at the big moment. Like I look at SummerSlam, even last year. It was like I said Braun Breaker was gonna get his SummerSlam moment. They let him lose that Money in the Bank, and I'm like, nah, but watch them give it to him. And I feel like, okay, let's say Cena lose to somebody on his last date, whether it's a PLE that's made for him or not, that's gonna be a one of PLE.
Yep.
SummerSlam, we looking to make this history 2 nights, so they pulled a plug here. But then it made like again, why Cody again? Was that always the plan?
If it is, I don't understand why. Just keeping it a buck. There's nothing wrong with Cody beating somebody else for the belt. You
And
could have
then
had
like
him. You could have
yeah,
beat anybody for the belt back.
and like we seen on Unreal, they wanted Kevin Owens to beat Cody at one point.
Yeah, I don't know with this program.
Cody back with the belt is dirt to you. I feel like it just puts us back to where we were when people were complaining
Yeah,
about his run.
all this means is we're back to pre-mania. So we just went back like 5 6 months. It's ironic that they got another UK tour coming up.
Mm.
But I guess we'll see what happens Monday.
You think Brock or John Cena show up on Monday?
Um, well, they didn't have seen the advertise for this Monday, so not likely for him. It would be very interesting if Brock pulls up on Monday, because like I said, you get he's gonna be there, Punk's gonna be there, Seth's gonna be there, more than likely Roman's gonna be there. So the fact that we're back on Brock Watch, it's safe to say that both shows, until stated otherwise, is going to be must see TV. Imagine the look on Paul Heyman's face when he hears the theme to Here Comes the Pain on Netflix. They just may let Paul cut away with an actual F bomb.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
But like I said, it's going to be a quiet and interesting ride as we are now on the road to Survivor Series War Games.
It's like I want to think ahead so far because I feel like this year's Royal Rumble might just be crazy, man.
Yeah, like I said, like we we kind of the Rumble line that we're looking at next year, with the exception of Cena, is probably gonna be the same as it was this year, in which there's about 20 guys, maybe in all 30, that you can see. Okay, yeah, former world champion, former world champion, former world champion, former world champion, all of them future Hall of Famer, or the majority. But again, let's see what they have in store these next few weeks.
So before we wrap up and get out of here, I want to ask y'all, what was your favorite moments out this first ever 2 night SummerSlam weekend?
Can I say Naomi's entrance?
Okay, you can. That was your favorite moment, yeah.
Well, one, I'm always a sucker for like a band coming out to basically play you out. In this case, it was her father, one hell of a guitar player. Now, if he actually did the song, even more kudos. But as far as a match moment, um, it's hard to top Seth's cash in, to be honest.
Yeah, I think that moment.
From ditching the crutches to charging down, smoking Punk with the briefcase into the curb stomp, just surprising the hell out of everybody, to where he not only takes the air out of the venue, but people are just exploding with emotion at the same time. You almost never see that. And just to think, he just had that same effect not even 4 months ago at WrestleMania.
Big facts, though. And then he gave us more like story reign than like Brock. I enjoyed the pop and all, but then I was a little like, damn, he just did one F5. I wanted to see him kind of maybe not maybe 16 Germans, but like maybe something to let him remind him like He gave him one good F5. Like,
Again, like I said, I'm certain that's coming. The question is, who's going to be the victim? And there's a lot, like we all anticipated. Brock's got one sweet hit list right now. A lot of folks have been invoking his name, trying to play light as far as what he's accomplished, even at a young age in WWE. So, like I said, if we gotta wait a few months for him and Cena, I'm perfectly fine. Line these motherfuckers up.
I want to see Brock, Roman, and Seth, the Heyman boys. Okay.
Like, I'm practically salivating at the idea that, again, when we're on Raw, just the stare down between Brock Lesnar and Braun Breaker with Paul Heyman in the background. Heyman as white as a ghost. Braun as brown as a coconut from a tree in Peak. And Lesnar just laughing at this young kid, and it's just going to be just this magnetizing moment. Could that be at the Rumble? Could that be at Elimination Chamber? Could it be at War Games? Who knows?
That's what I like about this Brock
Oh!
right now.
Oh my God! Could this be the year where we get the Paul Heyman guys teamed up against Heyman? That might finally be a possibility after all these years. Like I said, there's a lot. It's amazing how much we can just anticipate the ideas off of one person. Like I said, the man's that just been back for not even a cup of coffee, and we just thought of what he could do for the next 3 years. And still show up part-time. Oh, what a time.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Clearly?
Yeah.
Yes, Zach and Roger.
I don't know what. No, man. I don't know what. Okay, so look. To everybody who's watching, man.
You gotta tell us when these special guests show up.
No, listen.
Drive-bys.
My freaking voice mod just reset in the middle. Like they came out with the app in the middle of like the night right now. It just made me update it, and it's a whole new app I don't even have. So in doing that, it just kicked me off and reset my voice to be sounding like I had auto-tune. So I was like, when he said Streets' voice, I'm like, what are you talking about? And then it wouldn't let me get into the app, so I had to do all kind of stuff. So my apologies. Don't think that I wasn't, I was trying to, troll or anything like that,
No,
but I'd say, just to touch on what you said, my bad, H. The end of the night, final thoughts on this. It was cool to see Cody, get it back. HD was extremely hype. I don't think I seen my man so hype in a minute. He was like, I told y'all. You took the belt off of him just to put it back on him. You know what I'm saying? He was hype. He definitely called it. He definitely had, the vision. And again, I think it's cool. I maybe waited to do this for his last match, maybe to pass the torch, But I guess they felt like, this is his last big event, for SummerSlam. And, now from here, it's just, little bitty matches into your last match. So it's cool to see Cena go out like that or whatever the case may be. If that's the last one, it's cool. And you still went out with like a crazy SummerSlam moment with Brock coming out.
Okay, WWE Shop got to fight me.
What's going on?
So they already got the new Brock shirt out, but we can't get no damn Jacob Fatu mask right.
Come on, bro. What? That's Dookie.
Come on now.
Come on, man. That's Dookie. I ain't gonna lie, that's Dookie.
Give us what we want.
Give us what we want, man. And we want 5, 2.
I don't even care if the teeth will come and go. I'll get some gold paint. I'll add it myself.
I do.
Why? I want mine to come gold, man. If I gotta make them gold myself, you know, it's cool, but I don't want you. I want it to come like that, man. Tell me about shit to shine. As soon as I put the mask on. You know what I'm saying?
I'm screaming.
You sound like Eminem if Eminem was in the backwoods.
I need it, man. I need it, man. Like real talk. He said, "That's Dookie."
Y'all have one job.
Yeah. I mean, you know, just closing the night out. What was this match for you guys? What'd you give it out of 10?
What, the main event?
Yeah. Yep. Out of 10. Or out of 5. We'll just say out of 5. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to go out of 10, but out of 5.
Generous 3.
Generous 3. Okay.
I might. Yeah, I might go like 3.5 on that thing.
Yeah, give him like, I'll say give him an 8. Go ahead and give him an 8 to 3.5. Yeah, I can rock with
again,
that, man.
They even got that jacket Cody was wearing in Ashi's favorite New York Giants colorways. But we can't get no Jacob Fatu mask.
Yeah, man.
The jacket's even on sale right now.
Yeah, they need to go ahead and give up that Jacob Fatu mask, man. I feel like they sitting on a literal gold mine right there. They just don't want to unlock it and let us in. Come on, man. Let us in there, man.
Yeah, let us in, man.
Let us in, man. Any other things you guys would like to say about Brock Lesnar coming out, or about?
Actually, I do. I would like to take this time to tell the fickle fans of the community to just shut the fuck up, watch the product, take your thoughts, turn them son of a bitch sideways, and shove
Stick it up your candy ass.
Yeah,
for sure.
Because opinions are like assholes. Yeah, y'all can put y'all shit on Twitter, but y'all don't just do that. Y'all be crying. Y'all be making an outcry, like making it seem like y'all about to boycott. Y'all ain't boycotting shit.
Or
you know what I mean? Like, get the fuck on, nigga. Like, I ain't gonna lie. The business is to get new viewers anyway. You want to get the fuck on and get the fuck on, then. Get the fuck on. Get the fuck on. Stop crying.
Tell him.
Go watch some fucking other shit. Go watch fucking GCW or some shit. I don't know. Get the fuck on.
And to those that have the gall to actually come on a microphone and speak, put the webcam on. You know where to find us. I will happily send you the link to join us for a conversation.
Bro, what could y'all be complaining about? My nigga, Peacock is like $5. Netflix is like 10. Y'all go and watch other shit other than wrestling on them shits, my nigga. Like, y'all wildin', bro. Like, what the fuck is y'all crying about, bro? It ain't like back in the day when I had to sit there and beg my moms $50. Mom, could you please order this pay-per-view? Y'all ain't going through that, bro. Y'all ain't going through that, bro. Yeah. You don't remember them days, bro. Give it up, bro. Y'all wilding out here crying for no reason for shit that's basically free. Niggas is giving us basically free shit, bro.
Yeah, ain't lying.
Back in the day, wasn't no YouTube, no internet to be looking up an episode of Raw. It's either you had the USA Network or you didn't, nigga. Or you was going to school the next day sick. Niggas know what's going on. You ain't no shit.
Or in the early YouTube days, it was there. It's just in shitty quality.
The fuck on, like.
Yeah, facts.
Motherfuckers be too fucking spoil you now. I ain't gonna lie. Fucking.
That's where it has come to. Unfortunately.
Too fucking spoil you, bro. Like. They don't get their predictions. This shit. What we said about video games, when people don't be good at the video games. Oh, this game is whack. This shit trash. Oh, this the word. They get a little nice in it. Yo, this shit fire. It's the same. Like, oh, they predictions ain't go high one, and now this match is trash.
We want Cross.
On
we want Cross.
Like, that shit was trash. We ain't get what we wanted. That shit was trash. That's the mindset now.
That is the mindset, unfortunately.
I was making this shit. I was making this reference earlier, Streets. I think you was away. I was saying I always like to use a sports analogy. We asking them to shoot 10 for 10 from the 3-point line in an 82-game season. We asking them to go 4 for 4 on home runs in a 182-game season. Every at bat. every plate appearance.
Nah,
Yeah,
ain't
they
gonna
gonna
happen.
fucking miss some shots, my nigga.
Yeah, it's not realistic. Yeah, it's
But
like
it's how they
nobody.
finish. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And
Exactly.
as
Then
long as they could finish and navigate the way we need to be, I'm like, all right, cool.
yeah, as long as you can finish strong, ain't nothing wrong with that at all. But again,
Y'all
it's
fucked
about
up
how
my
you
final
finish.
boss.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I thought they was gonna bring him back. Perfect opportunity to, and maybe again, like I said this the other day, we've been fans for so long that we can maybe see some stuff that's coming before it's coming, just because we know the landscape and the business. And you know, for us, we're like, come on, man, we see where this is going. Y'all are slow walking it, but you know, I think that they're just, they'll eventually get to it, but they're just slow walking it. I think we're ready, but maybe they're not. They have maybe something that they're trying to work before then. You know what I mean? Or
On the
build up to.
subject of the final boss, what would be a bigger Mania marquee matchup? Rock and Roman or Rock and Brock?
Ooh. Rock and
Rock
Brock
and
would be
roll,
nice.
man.
Rock and Roman will be cool. Rock and Brock will be nice too, though. I'm not gonna lie. But I think that's more of like just a, I don't know. There's more storyline with the
Or
Rock and the
again,
Roman thing.
that'd be another way to add some importance to maybe a Saturday night's main event.
Could be,
Like, I ain't
yeah.
gonna lie, I got bitter with the community once they fucked up the Rock and Roman shit for me. The only good that came out of that was the
Which
final
time?
boss.
The lead up to 40?
Yeah. Final
Yeah.
boss was like a cold ass character. So
Yeah,
I
he was,
accepted
bro.
it. But now in hindsight, looking back, and to know that it wasn't gonna marinate the nothing because y'all fucked up the what was supposed to, like, Rock just wanted to get the Roman shit over with, bro. I was cool with that.
But they wasn't. They want to drag it out.
Yeah, man. Like,
And on top of it, this was
He
the
said,
one time he
"Yeah,
actually
man,
had
let's
time on the
do
calendar to
it."
do it too. He don't ever have time for
He said, "I don't
nobody.
care if they back as long as they don't get it twisted." Roman is the GOAT. Straight up like that. I don't want to Rock and Brock. That's Dookie. Okay, but if they do a Rock and Brock, who comes out the winner?
Oh, easy, Brock.
Okay. Easy Brock or just
Honestly,
Brock?
now that I think about it, depending on if it's just a one and done, I don't think it really make a big difference. If one of them has some type of story that's lining up, then you would probably be able to choose here or there a little bit easier.
Yeah.
motherfuckers be saying shit like they want Karrion Kross as the champion. Like, I
Yeah,
fuck
they
with Kross,
should.
but come on now. Sami Zayn is the champion. Like, I told you, bro. I'm gonna say this shit on air, cause I said this off here, bro. Yo, Bowie, Ali. If we had the 1990s roster in 2025, motherfuckers would want Funaki as the champion.
Hey, you better put some respect on SmackDown
Takamichi
number one
Nuku as a
announcer.
heavyweight champion. We would
No, he's
want
not lying though.
Eugene as the
Yeah,
unified champion, walking around with both belts.
he's not
Eugene
lying.
Mania go crazy.
Like, we would just want outrageous shit under this landscape of thought process.
I'm telling
We
you,
would say, bro,
Hornswoggle and James Ellsworth would be the new Flair Steamboat.
we would say, oh, Ric Flair's on the roster. We don't want that. Ultimate Warrior, Hogan, Andre the Giant. No, we don't want Giants. Get them out of here.
We want Naked Midian.
Like,
I'm screaming, not
say some
Midian.
crazy shit. Hey, bro. Like, we want Sean Stasiak out here. Like,
We want Rico.
Alex
come on,
Wright.
bro.
Look at that.
Yeah, like, come on, bro. What the fuck is we doing?
We want Simon Dean.
Like, what?
Throw back. Simon Dean.
Like, man, bro. Like, this shit's just outrageous. Like, come on, man. Like, there's certain steps we gotta take. Like, feel like shit is just all out of order. Johnny Hotbody. Look, we want Johnny Hotbody. Feel me? Like, we want Johnny Hotbody. Look at that, Chad. Look, we want Johnny Hotbody. Hiding right. The lights
What
like
about Sign
Heinrich,
Guy
oh
Dudley?
man, sign guy, oh god, sign guy Dudley.
like, we would have been Jack and Tyler Ali Singh right now. You heard? Like, come on, bro. Like, S.A. Rios,
Man.
speed champion. S.A. Rios. Like, come on. Like,
that's like Rios, bro.
come on, bro. Like, we would have had fucking some wild shit going on, bro. We would have had like you see how they glazing Michael Cole right now, bro? Like, we would have just found some random announcer to just glaze back in the day. Jim Ross used to get beat up, set on fire and shit.
That nigga
Like,
Jim Ross used to get it. That nigga had his own barbecue sauce and everything, dog.
Tyler Breeze, like, bro, like,
They was dumping that nigga on his
saying?
neck bones every time. Come here, just punching him
Yeah.
out in his face, knowing he had Bell's palsy. Come here, no matter. Yow! They used to get him
Fans
the
be out here
business.
chanting Michael Cole and shit. Like, I
Like
fuck
he the
with
GOAT.
Cole, but like, damn, like, like, damn, nigga, like, shit.
And then who could forget the legendary Anonymous Raw GM?
Like, man, bro, I've always been cool with the product that they gave me, and if it wasn't good sometimes, I just hope that next week was better, or I enjoyed whatever was on the show.
Facts.
Like, chances are, right now as an adult, I could say this shit because I do have different things to do. But when I was younger and ain't really had shit to do on the Monday night, and the shit is 2 hours, what the fuck is you complaining about? What the fuck is you doing? Then don't watch this shit. Fuck on then. That's what I'm saying. Fuck on. Fuck out of here. Tyler Breeze, the champion belt on the selfie stick. Like, that definitely would have been a thing right now.
Yeah. They were going crazy with that. On some goofy shit.
Yeah, I'm not mad. That's what I'm saying, right? Like, I'm not mad if we talking IC title put, but the push, I feel like they be talking about don't be that. It be like, nah, we skipping the IC belts, we skipping tag belts. Like, nah, this motherfucker, we want to see him with the strap.
Yeah, like
with
what?
the strap, with the one,
He said
like
with the strap.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Why?
damn.
Because he's my favorite wrestler.
And just a little momentum sometime, like, shit.
Yeah, doobie water.
Cross, I'm not even gonna lie. Cross might have wrestled his last match on Saturday.
Might have been.
I don't know what his contract status looking like. They were saying August. Razor had said something about it. He wrote a TikTok saying thank you, like.
Well, he's been liking and reposting a lot of comments that have been somewhat anti-WWE. Especially as far as his utilization.
I can see that. Well, maybe like you said, he might not renew the contract. It might be time to just, what I'm saying, pack him on up, get him out of there. Pack him on up, get him out of there.
Monkey nuts.
Yeah, make room for some, hey, sorry, you know what I'm saying? Make some room for some other people, you know what I mean?
Talk about the age of the roster, how people ages. Like, I hate hearing combos like that on Twitter and shit when they looking at, look who the fuck holding it down. Look who's box office. Look who people be going wild for on the return on the end of the night. Look who holding that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit. Oh my, that shit. I get it. Like I said earlier, I get why y'all mad at a dude like Goldberg. But some people that put in that work still currently, nah. Goldberg was on some come and go shit. He wasn't turning in his best performances. He trying to get back to life. He's like he chasing a dragon and shit. Like, I can see why y'all mad at Goldberg. Like, but dudes like Brock that was still like, y'all talking about, oh, we tired of seeing him on top. What the fuck he supposed to be? Not at the bottom?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they tripping. I think that.
And I feel like they tried to keep Brock and Roman separate. Thing is, though, Brock was running. There's nobody for him on Raw.
Yeah, they both lapped the division.
Yeah, like they both smoking they sides. Like,
and if they're the only people that are generating money, then again, you got to keep like some type of a like tier system. If no one's on their level, ain't no sense in having them drop and lower their standards.
Like all three of them Brock, Roman, and Seth, they all in my mind, they all intertwined. Like the heist, Mania, Brock and Roman been beefing since then to now. Like I think they one of those robberies that I don't think it'll ever get stale to me, except like the Paul Heyman switching sides stuff. Like, I could go without that going forward.
Yeah. Yeah, I can feel you on that. Well, I was kind of sweet how he was hugging Seth Rollins at the very end too yesterday. He was a little too happy.
Oh
Holding
yeah,
him.
that shit was giving me Titanic vibes and shit. Like it was
Yeah,
in
he
the
was
corner,
tripping.
boat and shit. Like right, that track, yeah. So I'm saying that was a huge SummerSlam moment. Roman smooth catching that mic. Yeah, they had a moment, created moments.
And again, similar
That's
to
all I
Rhea and
ask.
Io, some folks have that chemistry.
Yeah, if we want to just move away from the guys and shed light on the females, I don't like what been happening to Charlotte Flair for the past couple months, and now y'all just want to cheer
Fickle.
her. Yeah, Fickle, get out of here. Fuck on. Like, going to talk to my queen like that? Nah, that's wild. That's wild. That's wild stuff right there. They boo my queen, try to rattle her. Well, they ain't even try. They did rattle her. She said it. They rattled me. Like, y'all rattled her. Why y'all doing that for?
You said they fickle.
Fickle.
Fickle fans.
Yeah, like,
Fickle fans.
but Charlotte did say it best. It's either they're wooing or they're booing. And they're back to wooing. So, go for her. I'm sick of this Becky Lynch shit. Bro, I just wish that I feel like they're trying to like do something like some Jedi mind trick shit to me with her. Like, feel like you're trying to have long matches and put on these best like long matches to say like you're one of the best performers. I don't need all that. You're already one of the best performers. I don't need all that.
It's not her fault that she got stuck with Lyra.
Unless they bring her on a team with Seth. I'll jack that. I mean, that adds some dynamic.
Kind of like the idea of the man calling herself the first Paul Heyman girl.
Mm, might be something right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Becky is like, she's no doubt good, but like, I feel like, again, if she's gonna be winning these matches and Lara can't contend for the title until she lose, I don't understand how that's supposed to make Lara look good in the ring, get any better, fighting an uphill battle to still lose, not come out on top.
And speaking of bad funky moves, what the hell do we even do with Tiffany in that whole scenario with the women's title?
Tiffany's another one that I feel like that last stuff with Jade right now. I don't know what was if this was the plan all along to just feed a tough competitor to Tiffy, but it felt a little forced. Like I felt like Jade could have won that. I think it could have did a lot for current stories too. Like Tiffy ain't even in no story. Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh man,
So the reason why I bring up that is because you and I we go back and watch a lot of matches from time to time. I rewatched that one muted with no commentary just to watch what they were doing. Match wise, that was one of Jade's cleaner matches because usually she can be a little clunky from time to time. There's a few times where Tiffany looked uncertain,
right?
and certain moves like we touched on. If you can't hit them on everybody consistently, then don't do it on everybody. Good example would be that Alabama Slam, where
Oh
Jade's feet touched the ground before she even hit the ground.
yeah.
And again,
Didn't get all of that one.
didn't even get close, and it's because Jade's so much taller than her. And it's one of those nothing you could do about that. It's just you don't gotta do that move. Ain't nothing wrong with not doing that move in that match. Just give yourself a chance.
It's just like it's tough to feel in my eyes like Jade is such a she's a powerhouse and she doesn't show signs of like just losing to everybody.
She's too
So
giving.
yeah, the way they had her go out, I would have preferred maybe like if they're gonna further whatever story with her going, I don't know, have somebody interfere in the match, cost her. But that was just too clean for me.
Because in that match, you could just play Bianca's music and then went to like a roll up. That alone would have set the table. Or even Nia's music, just anything.
The next woman for Tiffy could be Nikki.
I was reading something that Nikki may be next in line for Becky.
Well, Nikki's on Raw, right?
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah, right now on SmackDown, let's see. You got Charlotte and Bliss occupied with the tag belts. Um, Even then, it would have been too soon for Charlotte running back with Tiffany. Stephanie's got Naomi in Paris.
Not Nikki Bella, then Nikki Cross.
You want to do Nikki Cross and Tiffany Stratton? Why? But again, unless you run it back with Nia, maybe Bailey, but Bailey's gonna be tied in with the Becky stuff too. But again, it's like, what do you do with Tiffany? There's nothing. It also doesn't help that she's been undefeated all year.
The only other thing, and I hope it doesn't really happen, is that like if Nia Jax circles back on and takes it from her.
Or you send Rhea over there and beat the
Yeah,
shit
that'll
out
be
of her.
different.
But again, there's not a whole lot that you can do with that division right now.
I mean, you could do some shock shit and maybe have Chelsea Green step up and take that from her. The last time they
That
went in
would
the
be
ring,
interesting.
Chelsea Green had a good performance against her.
Do you know how insane that crowd would react if you put that title on Chelsea Green? Now, personally, I'm on board with that. I think it'd be the greatest shit of all time. She'd be on some extra bullshit, but yeah, I'm all here for it.
Yeah, I think when they were in front of each other last time, like the crowd was more behind Chelsea Green than Tiffy.
Yeah. Especially if it's off on some like weird funky roll up too, and then yes, she
Oh
has
yeah,
Piper and Alba, but again, that's secondary because like again, you could have them in the win. Tiffany being inexperienced, that's just in her head. Chelsea finesses her, boom. I can see something working.
that's what I would probably roll with, cause it's kind of like you got Julia and Zelina with the U.S. Women's belt, so Chelsea's kind of like she's still in the mix, but could easily be out the mix and moved right up.
Once upon a time, you could have argued Meechin, but yeah, you've done fuck all with her.
Yeah,
Like I said, it's too soon for Charlotte. You got her and Bliss tied up together. Let's say if not Bianca or Chelsea, you got to bring someone from Raw. More than likely, Rhea. I don't know, but that's a very funny predicament they got right now.
I'm like at a crossroads with my feelings because I really enjoyed what the effort WWE tried to do with the surprises, the moments, but I don't want to feel like, okay, they just kind of did this because they knew they had to, you know what I'm saying? Like, they had to do something. It's a 2-night. The product was already being questioned. I hope they maintain the same level of energy. I know it can't be a surprise every week. I know it can't be a cash in every week. But just level of importance, you know what I'm saying? So with certain stories, like big match feels also. I think that's important.
Or not gonna be big matches, just anything that is clearly gaining traction with the crowd. Just make us, just give us a chance to care for it if it's something that's good. And again, not everything needs to be, I guess, counter programmed. Just do your own shit. Don't worry about them because that's kind of what's messing up on top of that because you feel the need to compete when it's not even a competition. It'd be like Major League Baseball trying to compete against the Savannah Bananas.
Now that's something we touched on before to make the Wyatts more credible, more dominant, more serious from the lack of what they were doing. You start giving them the belts, man. They started with the tag team. Maybe give Nikki the belt. But the thing for Nikki, I'm gonna just say it. She hasn't earned it. I haven't seen enough of her in the ring. Like, yeah, she's a former women's champion as Nikki ASH, but I haven't seen enough under this persona to say she's earned that opportunity.
The last time we saw her with a belt, she threw the 24/7 championship in the garbage can.
hmm That shit was Dookie, Nikki ASH. Yeah, that shit was ass.
Oh,
Know
this
what
is
the hell
funny.
Vince was thinking.
Here's an idea for Cody. Speaking of legends coming back for one final ride and hopping on the saddle. How would you feel about the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes versus another one of his mentors and ghosts of his past in Hardcore Holly?
Now, why the hell Hardcore Holly? I thought you were gonna say JBL or some shit.
Because he just tweeted something about the main event or a while
Okay.
ago.
Okay.
He goes, "That was a heck of a SummerSlam main event. Cena and Cody left it all in the ring. I may have to come back to get that towel off of Cody. I owe him one."
Mm.
Because remember, one of his last matches was when Holly turned on him, or he turned on Holly. I'm just saying. What was the name? What, Sparky or something like that?
What?
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 What? What?
Yeah, I'm fucking screaming.
Let me get a beer. Let me get another beer. We get
Oh
3
man.
beers, 4 beers, 5 beers, a shot of whiskey, a margarita, a Bloody Mary, and some more beer.
Oh, I'm fucking screaming. But chat, we ended the night with this
What?
being one of the images to send us off for the night. Brock Lesnar back. Ooh wee.
Here comes the pain.
The Beast.
The bees.
Brock
Ooh-wee.
freaking Lesnar, man. WWE overall, good pay-per-view, good SummerSlam. I'm excited for next year's. But you got some work to do if you're gonna top this year's.
2 nights, a total of what was it? 12 matches.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna do my rating system out of each match. So I'm gonna give this about a 10 out of 12. There was a match on each night that really didn't do nothing for me. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 12. Yeah. Fuck with it. Alright, chat. Y'all make sure to follow us. Y'all see our names right there on Twitter. Tap in. Y'all have a good night. Much love, y'all.